Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Patrick Couchman recording live from Toronto, Canada. I want to welcome you on this call of the Your Technology Plus. Tonight we'll be discussing the future of Technology Plus and what has been happening. Today, what's today's date? I'm not even sure of today's date. Today is the 11th, 13th. Let me find what today is. The August the 11th, I think. Yeah, August the 11th. August the 11th, and it's now 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be talking about the excitement that is going on with the new promotion in Your Technology Plus. So Charlene, if you can open up your line, we have Charlene, one of our administrators on the call, and she's going to be, because she is in the room at all times, in the admin, the support room, and the Telegram support room, and the WhatsApp support room, and she also answers all the emails of the company. Okay, so she's been doing a fantastic job. No email is behind right now. Our support tickets are absolutely at zero. Everybody has been attended to, and that's a good thing to happen, because in the beginning, for the first week or so, people were complaining because we're having so much, because it's brand new, it's fresh, people don't know about it, so they were inquiring a lot, and it was just too much emails for one person to handle. So now it's all caught up, and we are going. We also had, we still have the delay in the shipping. We have lots of products out there. A young lady on the call right now, she just told us that she received her product. We have a gentleman, Derek Burt, from the East Coast of Canada. He received his product also 2 days ago. He told me Trinidad, Marlon Moddis from Trinidad. We have quite a number of products went to Africa, but for some reason, we're having a difficulty with the products going into Africa from the Postal Service. So when you have a problem, you don't make it a bigger problem, you look for the solution. So what we did, we find another shipping system now. Instead of using the USPS, we'll be utilizing another shipping system whereby it will be smooth sailing for all the people around the world other than the United States. We know in the States we have no problem. In Canada and the United States, we have so many people in the United States receive their product already. And it's just every day products are going out. And we promise that by the 20th of this month, we should have all backlog products out into the air, with all the shipping, and everybody will have a tracking number to see that it's on their way, because we can't create tracking numbers. It's only created by the shipper. Okay? So Charlene, I'm ready for the questions. Charlene, you have to unmute your mic. Otherwise, we can't hear you. Okay, let me see if Charlene is having a problem unmuting herself. Charlene. I can't unmute you, Charlene. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay, Patrick, I was messaging you to say I couldn't unmute myself, but good evening, good afternoon, and good night to everybody on the call. As Patrick said, I have a few questions to be asked. So let me just go through the questions now. The first question is the usual question: when will the projects be delivered?
Well, I just mentioned that, so you can go to the next one.
Okay. With regards to persons purchasing, paying for their ad pack, what if persons are unable to pay for their ad packs by the 15th, by close of play on the 15th of August?
Okay. You see the promotion that we're doing right now. Let me go to those slides and see the promotion that we're doing, so everybody can know the promotion and see it right here. Okay. This promotion, why is it not moving now? Oh no, there we go. The company is running a special promotion from August the 5th, 2018 until August the 15th, 2018. Payouts will be done on August the 17th, 2018. Now, guys, the reason for this is to allow you to build a big organization and see the potential of your income live in your back office before you even spend any money from your pocket. We make this clear as clear can be. Okay. Now, to answer the question directly, is that if you are there in the back office and then in the company, and you have a downline of people, and none of them made any payment, but we paid for them, then it's not realistic that we should be paying you on all of those that we put our money into to make a payment to you. Because of that, that means there's no payment there for you, although potentially it shows that there's a payment for you. There must be real money in the system in your organization. That is why when you look at the organization now, if somebody only says they sign up 3 people who did 3, okay, that completes your line 1. All of them has to follow you into line 2. So all 3 of them now, because they have their 3, will follow you into line 2. That will give you how much money? It will give you $100 and $105, 35, 35, and 35. So if that is the case and you make sure that all of those folks follow the rule and make a payment, obviously you will get all the $105 and you will have a position in line 3. Okay, some folks on this call will have thousands of dollars. Okay, now the only reason we can pay out those thousands and thousands of dollars is if the payment is made by other folks. And the reason we made the platform live is that, let's say there was no promotion and your people were doing the exact same thing that is happening there. You would have seen that the platform works. You are seeing live that everything is in place for what it is. So if it wasn't for us to make that payment for you in the beginning, you would have been making all that money. So we want you to encourage your people to see that this is a live platform. Okay, so to answer the question again, if there's no payment in the system in your line, you will not be paid but although you made your payment, but guess what? Because you're in the system and it's starting, now what's going to happen? All the people afterwards can start coming into the system because you know it works. Eventually you'll still get paid. So you will never ever lose in our system. I can't say that categorically because we can't guarantee income to profits to anybody. Once you make a purchase of an ad pack, there's a likelihood that you will receive because of this system that we have designed for you.
Perfect, Patrick. Thank you for that. There's a message which is quickly come through in the chat. I'm not too sure of the person's name. It's just a sequence of numbers. But they've asked, when will unpaid balances start getting paid out again? I believe this is for the 140
yes,
promo.
That, we are fixing the system. We are getting things up and ready right now. Every day we're trying to complete the past payments that I have. Almost 90% or more of the people who have earnings in the company has already received them. There's just a few more to complete and to go out. So please be patient with us. We are not holding your money. We're not holding you at ransom. We're less than a month old. Okay, and you might have earned that money maybe a week ago or a couple of days ago, maybe 2 days ago, 3 days, I'm not sure. Okay, but you will be receiving your funds. Whatever is owed to you, we will not be holding it. We're just trying to get things sorted out for you so that you will get it. Believe me, when we finish with this promotion, you will see a difference of what will be happening with the company. So we want to thank you for being patient with us.
Perfect. Thank you again, Patrick. Another question, which is directed to persons over in Africa. With regards to the postage, which seems to be an issue, is there any foreseeable changes in the postal service that we're using at the moment?
Well, hold on, don't continue to read that, because I know what it is, because I answered that question already, but that person probably just came on the line, right? We were using the USPS to get started. And the USPS tracking systems, for some reason, is not getting to the people. And then someone at the shipping department made a mistake on one of the gentleman's products. He did not put the telephone number for him. And now the post office can't contact him. There's a whole rigmarole, but the gentleman says tomorrow he will personally go to the post office and go claim his package. So we will be very grateful for that shouldn't happen again, that all the telephone numbers and everything else should be on every package so that people can call them. Now, the USPS is taking forever also to get the products there. And you have to look at something, guys. For $140, right, for a beautiful product from us, to send it all the way to Africa overnight, where some people are telling me, why don't we send it to them with express mail or overnight? The cost of that is almost the price of the product. You're not paying for that. So, we're trying to be lenient and we're trying to be nice and cool for everybody. But the reason we do, so we found another company now, and we, again, I said like earlier, when there's a problem, you don't compound the problem, you look for a solution. So in the meantime, we were looking for a solution, and we almost there to be with this company. It's called myus.com. And they have smooth and very reputable shipping history for Africa and other countries also. So as soon as we finish with that, by the 20th, we should have all the products out, because I think that takes up to 5 to 7 days to get to the persons once we give it to them.
Thank you, Patrick. Another question for you. What if one of somebody's downline or a sponsor pays $35 after the 15th? What will happen to that $35? Can it still be related to the promo, or will it go into the restart of the ad pack?
No, there's no restart of the ad pack. It will continue to be in there, and it will start accumulating income from that point for all the new people that's coming in. But there's no restart of the system. Okay, so
okay.
Because the thing, the system is actually live, but we're using our money into the system, right? And lots of people have already made their payments, by the way, guys, and they will see a big reward on the 17th and 18th when we're doing all the payouts, right? They'll see serious rewards. So for whatever it is, this is an ad pack, and don't forget, I just want to go a little further on that question, okay? That once you go through, right now you would not see it, that bonus center that we give to you when you complete all 3 lines. The reason we can't open that line for it, because there's not real money in the system to make that happen. As soon as we switch on the button to open it up now, on the after the 15th, guess what? All that's owed to you, let's say 5 packet, like for me, I got about 6 to 140 bonus centers waiting for me. Once that happens, all of them will be credited to me, and that will cause a whole serious set of cycling going on both systems. I'll use the word cycle for ease of explanation, right? A lot of profit centers will be turning over and creating profits for people over and over and over again.
Perfect. Thank you for that, Patrick. Another question is, do you have any promos coming? What's the promos that you think are going to be coming in the near future? We know that the ad packs is a very successful promo. Is there anything that you've got in the pipeline that you would want to share with us?
I would love to share everything that we have, but what I want to do right now is focus on getting this promo here off the ground and make sure that lots of people around the world are collecting Bitcoin and profits from us for advertising, because the advertising platform will be open after the 15th, and you will see all your businesses advertised in the back office. Okay, and we want to make sure that the folks are receiving profits on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, and profits by the minute. That is what will happen with this system. We have other promos coming, and I don't want to get into it, but let me give you an idea of what's going to happen. Is that almost any electronic product that you will be able to purchase online or offline, that we can source for you the identical products, because we don't make products, we just source the products. You will be able to profit share in all of them. At this point, you only can profit share in two things we have. It's the Cambio and other electronics that's worth $140. We have the Cambio, the RCA Cambio, the RCA Viking. We might have a phone. We can have a different tablet, maybe a Samsung tablet. But whatever we have, we'll let you know and show to you. And once you receive those, right, now we can have, let's say we have iPhones and Note 8 and J7s and Note, what do you call this other one there? Samsung S9, right? Televisions, different things. If you can make a purchase of one of those products from us, then we are making it available to you to purchase it from us at a discount. This can be real discount, okay? And once you purchase it, we'll be able to show you how you can profit from the company, right, just from making that purchase. So we want to be the one and only company in the world that's selling real electronics and giving you real profit by the hour, by the day, by the week, by the month. You figure out how fast you want it from the company. You help us sell electronics, bring buyers to us. We reward you even faster.
Perfect. Thank you again, Patrick. Another question for you. Does the company have any ad copies that persons, members can actually use to promote or to post on their Facebook page or advertising means?
This is the only one that we have for now that you're looking at. It's just a little flyer. You can print it, you can copy it, we can customize it. Like I have this one customized with my name and number. The reason we don't want people going out there and doing spamming. We don't want your link on anything at all going out to anybody, because we're not a multi-level marketing company. But we today, Charlene introduced me to someone in the company who actually created a landing page for himself. And it was amazing what Charlene worked with this gentleman to create. And I wanted to show it tonight, but I didn't get permission from the gentleman as yet to use it, because we have to, Charlene and I and the admin have to go over it to make sure that all the wordings are absolutely correct and there is no misinformation or misleading information on it. But when I read it today, at just later this afternoon, I read it. It looks very, very good to me, because it sounds as though I was talking on it. Okay, for this gentleman is very, very good. And we will have other, we are actually looking for someone who can help us create splash pages, so we can give to the people that no links, nothing on the splash page. It's just the splash page itself. But when you click and accept the terms and conditions of that splash page, then you can now go in and then get the link. So we don't want the link created at the front of anything, because again, we're just a website that sells electronics. And right now, you don't get nothing from that site. You get nothing from the electronics being sold, only from the specials that we have.
Perfect. Thank you again, Patrick. Another question for you. A person's been reviewing YTP through the internet. There's a few negative comments, and they would like to know how YTP management are dealing with those negative comments, and how do they talk about the negative comments and to get persons to overlook those or to see past those and see the qualities of YTP?
Well, that was answered in the question. Okay. The negative comments that we have out on the internet are very few, but we know that one bad apple can spoil the whole barrel. And we intend to take the apples out, clean them up, and see if we can work with them, and maybe we salvage part of that apple. We're still going to maintain the business principle, LIKE, love, integrity, kindness, and empathy, to deal with everybody and everything that is out there. The reason you have the negative comments is the people are nervous, very, very nervous, because of the delay of the product for them. And they're also nervous that we told them that they'll get paid instantly, but it takes them 2 days or 3 days to get paid. Some guys wait a week and they still got paid, okay? And that's the nervousness that is happening out there. They're not sure if this is going to work, if it's going to last, or whatever it is. We are here as with a groundbreaking system that's never been attempted before. And the impact that we got around the world was more than we expected. Although we should have been prepared for it, sometimes we think that we can be prepared, or we are prepared enough, but then it's overwhelming. So at this point here, the way we're going to be dealing with it is to make sure we do the right thing and we do what we say that we have to do. We make sure that people get their profits from the company. And don't forget that we are not, again, I like to say this, we're not a multi-level marketing company. We are a e-commerce store that sells electronics to people, and we also sell ad spaces in our back office for people to help to promote their businesses. We do not sell profit centers. We do not sell ad centers. We do not sell bonus centers. We don't take a position, and all these languages that are being used very loosely around the internet. Okay, once you make a purchase, let me go to that slide so you can see it right here. What does it say here? It says once you make the purchase, your Technology Plus will welcome and reward you with your first bonus center. So Charlene, if you made a purchase from a store anywhere in the world, did you actually purchase, if they were sharing their profits, did you purchase the center to share the profits, or you purchase the item that you will be receiving in the mail?
The item that I'll be receiving in the mail.
That's correct. And if you purchase an ad on any Google, YouTube, Facebook, or anywhere in the world, you don't receive any physical product. What do you receive? The ability and the space to promote your product and for people to see it. And so it will be exposed.
Correct.
Right. So please, guys, don't go running around the place saying, oh, I sponsored 2 people and one of them come under me. Do I get paid? And if I sponsor 3 people and 1 person come under that person, do I get paid? Please understand our system. We do not pay according to how many people you introduce to the store. That only speeds up your profit that is coming to you. We have an algorithm that works very, very simply by you being in there. When we give you that spot, it takes 3 positions to fill it for you to go to another profit center to get paid, or the ad center to go to line 2 to start getting profits from the company. Okay? So there are no requirements, I'm going to make this clear again, no requirements for you to tell a single soul in the world that our business exists for you to enjoy the profits from this car. We have lots of people who told 1 person or 0 and they have received profits from the company. There's a gentleman right here in Mississauga, Toronto, who called me this morning and said, Patrick, I got $250 from the company. What is this for? He said, it's in my blockchain wallet. I said, how you know it come from the company? He said, because his wallet that he opened is the only one for this company. And then he went down to the ATM machine. We have ATM machines here in Toronto, whereby you can take your blockchain, your Bitcoin, and cash it out to the machine using your cell phone, and you scan it, and the money pops out of the machine. So he told, I got the money, but I only withdraw $200 just to make sure that this is real. And so he was very, very happy for that. And he didn't tell a soul about our company as yet. And he did not even receive his product. And then he told me, he said, I know the product is coming. Whenever it gets here, I'll just give it to my son because I already have 2 computers. So that's that's what we're looking for. But what the people are nervous about, because the new company, they feel as though we're going to take their $140 and never send them a product. Okay, and we want to get that stigma away early because we're not a month yet in business. So guys, we're going to do it, and we can't do it without you. We need your support. We need all the people's support all around the world to make it happen for everybody. Not for me, not for the owner of the company, not for Charlene, but for yourself and your family and your friends. So let's do this together, guys, because we love you all.
Perfect. That's well said, Patrick. As you said, we cannot do this alone. We need everybody's help. And in saying that, a member has sent a message in, a question in, saying that they only at the moment as purchase an ad copy for the promotion. They pay the $35, which entitles them to advertise their business on the YTP platform. Plus, they can share in the profit of the company. The person is asking, it was mentioned about the featured product. They would like more explanation on that. And at what stage does it appear? Was it the center line 2 or the ad center line 3?
Very good. I would like to address that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Look what's going to happen now. The featured product right now is the RCA Cambio computer, which is a Windows 10. Then we have the Viking, which is a Android. If anybody gets the Android, please send it to me. I prefer the Android more than the Windows 10 because I have a computer with Windows 10, but I like the Android tablet so I can use apps on it. And I can do lots of things in it. But the Windows 10 is difficult. There's no apps on the Windows 10 to work. I don't know about it. I don't work on that. Anyhow, it's the same computer. It's just that the operating system is there between the Viking and the Cambio. And this is the product that we'll send you. Let me show the person who just asked the question exactly what happens, okay? Now, this, if you look at this screen right now, you will see that when your 1x3 at center, line 1 is filled, you listen to this. I didn't say when you fill your 1x3. Language is very, very clear here. When your 1x3 at center line 1 is filled, that means it can be filled from people above you or yourself. It's a combination or a combination of, okay? And because we're moving so fast, you can see how many folks will go through this system here and enjoy profits from us while they're still preparing their speech and their terms to get to other people. Okay, so once that is filled, you will then be awarded automatically another 1x3 at center called a line 2. So it's a separate entity. It's not a whole multi-level marketing that goes down all the way down to 1, then 3, then 29, and 27, 81, and so forth. No, no, no. It's a 1x3 fill goes to another 1x3. The same people might not follow you into the second 1x3 because maybe they're lazy and your upline is moving so fast with these other people, they might come under your 1x3 in the second line, right? So believe it, guys, team effort is everything in our company. It's the real term. Team means together, everyone achieves more. Everybody knows that. So this is the true aspect of teamwork, working together for the good of everyone, right? So when you go to the Ad Center 2 now line, what happens? When that is completed, you receive another Ad Center called a 1x3 again, line 3. So 3 separate lines, line 1, line 2, line 3. Let me break it down to you now how the income works for that. Once you go through line 1, it's called your qualifier. That will put you in a place now to start receiving profits from the company. When the first person follows you into line 2, the company pays you $35. When the second one follows you into line 2, you notice the language again. I didn't say when your people follow you into line 2. Am I making myself clear, Charlene?
You are very clear. Very clear
Yes.
and precise.
When the first person follows you into line 2, you make how much?
$35.
$35. But don't forget something before that. When you have created your line 1, when the line 1 is complete for you and you go into line 2, you just created an income for someone, a profit for someone, because you will fall in someone's line 2, because that's where you ended up in line 2. It might not be the person who brought you into the company. It might be somebody above them because they're not there yet. You might be going faster. So you just created a beautiful profit for someone by being there in line 2. So when the other folks come under you now, you have $35, $35, $35 for a total of $105. When that is complete, the system will immediately open up line 3 for you. Once that happens and you go to line 3, you just created a profit of $100 for the person who you fell under in line 3. Now, immediately 3 positions are open up under you, and the first position, the first person that follows you into line 3 will give you $100. Second one, $100. The third one, $100. And how fast can this be done, guys? As fast as people can sign up. That's how fast it can be done. There is no time limit to it. Okay? So how much is that total? $405 for completing all 3 lines. That's you alone going through all 3 lines with the whole team working together. Now, there is more, right? On completion of all 3 of the lines now, at that point, the company will give you a bonus center. That's one of the $140 bonus center, right? And they will give you 3 additional ad packs back into line 1 to do it all over again. So the same metamorphosis that happened just now will happen to you 3 more times. That will give you what? $405, 3 more times potential income coming to you now. Whether it takes a week, a day, a month, or 6 months for it to complete is strictly up to you and your team. You have the power in your hands to create profits from us for you and everybody. Now, look what happens now. The bonus center now, if that's the first bonus center you ever receive in the company will automatically ship you out the featured product at the time that it happened. It will be the Cambio, it could be a Samsung, it could be a watch, it could be a phone, but something with $140 value will be shipped to you just to thank you for being a part of the company. Just to thank you. Maybe you didn't tell a single soul in the world. We'll still thank you because we promise you that once you're a customer of ours by purchasing an ad position or a product from us, we will share our profits with you.
Perfect. Thank you again, Patrick.
It just makes sense to advertise with your Technology Plus. What do you think, Charlene?
It's absolutely perfect. And we've got a follow-on question after you've just told us about the sequence of different levels. Persons are asking, on the 16th of August, after the promotion has finished, what will happen then with what you've just explained? Will it continue, and will persons have to pay the $35 up front from there onwards?
Yes, from then onwards, because you see what's going to happen. Right now we have close to 2,000 people, or just over 2,000 people that is already in the promotion that we've already put the live money there for them. Right? It's up to you now to make sure it becomes a reality for you. Once it's open up on the 15th, and we mark off all who paid and who did not pay, because we need to know who needs to get paid. We need that one day, right, to sort it out. It's going to be, Charlene, prepare yourself to work hard, okay?
I always do.
Yes. So the system now will be live just as it's just opening up again. It's nothing's going to change in the system. So anybody now that wants to purchase an ad pack, maybe the minute they purchase that ad pack, it creates so many positions for other people in the system because it is already live. There's nothing to change in it. Perfect. So there will be no more promotions that we are going to pay our money for you, because there's no more trial no more. The trial is over. It's the execution now.
Perfect. And another follow-on question after that brilliant explanation, Patrick. When will persons' ad copies be promoted on the website?
As soon as we want to showcase it before the 15th to show you how it's going to look and what's going to happen behind there. But it will be open on the 17th when we start making the payouts. The ads now will be available. You can go behind there and create your ads right now. It's live. We're going to do a video of how to create the ads. It's very, very simple. It's so easy to do. It's like child's play.
Perfect. So persons just need to create their ads and send it in for approval, and then it will be approved and displayed on the site.
That is correct. And we'll tell you what you cannot promote. We can't tell you what to promote, but we'll tell you what you cannot promote. I can name a few of those: pornography, hate groups, the political advertising, or religious advertising. We won't allow those because it's a business platform.
Perfect. Thanks for that clarification, Patrick. And that's the end of the questions thus far.
No more questions.
No more questions, which have been sent to myself. But we've got persons on the line. If persons would like to ask Patrick any questions,
let me open up the line. I will open up the line now. 1 second.
Perfect. Or alternatively, you can put a question in the chat.
There we go. Anyone can open up their lines now. You can unmute yourself because I made that available to you, and you can ask a question or give us
a testimony.
Give us a testimony. Yes.
I think you've answered a lot of the questions already. So there might be one or two that we haven't dealt with. So persons, feel free to ask Patrick a question, or as Patrick said, give us a testimony, if that's okay.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Sure, you can.
I want to ask the folks who here on this line really feel that this company will be delivering for them the kind of profits and products that we promise, and how confident they feel about being a part of this family, because you're all customers of ours, so we want to treat you the best. Tell me if anyone wants to tell me that, their confidence level with us. Did I really open the lines? I'm not sure if it's working.
Yes, you did, Patrick. I opened my line. We've got a few people. Dana, are you able to talk with us this evening?
I'm not sure if it's working because nobody's opening up their lines.
I'm here. I have to just open. Hello?
Hey, Dana.
Hi, Dana. Good evening. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm well, thanks. How about you?
Yeah, we're doing great. Me and Patrick are doing brilliantly.
Excited.
Excited, exactly. With regards to the question that Patrick just asked, do you have any points that you would like to, or statements or testimonies that you would like to give us?
I just want everybody to know that you are in great hands. Things are not as smoothly as you would like them to be right now, but that's what happens when we're growing. And so I am absolutely confident that you will be able to reap the rewards of being members of Your Technology Plus. I want you also to know that there are nobody on the admin team that are here to take from you or not deliver what you're expecting. You will receive your products, you will receive your funds, and you'll be able to tell the nation, the world, that YTP did deliver as they promised. Just take some time with us, exercise some patience. We've given you some deadline dates, and we're going to work diligently to stay close to those dates as humanly possible. I am confident. I have been paid. I received my device, and I am very happy with the company. I am happy with where we're going. It's a growing pains. So when you start with a new company, there are going to be growing pains. We realize, oh, maybe we need to adjust this a little bit or adjust that so it can work in sync as we have designed it to work. So just know that you will get your product, you will get your funds, and you will be pleased with YTP. I already am, and I look forward to many years to come of Your Technology Plus.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you, Dana, for that lovely testimonial.
There's one question from Jerry Moore. that he sent privately to me, but I think he's off the line now. I'm not seeing him on the line anymore. Anyhow, I will answer it because it's a recording and he will get the answer when he gets a recording. He's asking what happens to the ad packs we purchased before the promotion. Very, very good question. You will never lose those ad packs after the promotion and you make your payment for the system, okay, and you start benefiting from the promotion, you will be credited those ad packs back into the system. Okay, so if you purchase 1, 2, or 3, or how many you did purchase before, that means you will have additional positions credited to you. And that will be a very, very good thing to happen for you. Now, there's something else happen. If you did not make your purchase and you had an ad pack from before, okay, and you did not make your purchase for the promotion, and the promotion is over, you didn't benefit from the promotion, once we give you back the credit, it makes you live again in the back there, but you will not have a retroaction of the money that was earned before you came back in. Is that clear?
That's very clear, Patrick.
So no one will ever lose their previous ad packs that they purchased.
Perfect. And another question, are we up to date with the support tickets, which you've already addressed? So we are up to date, and the turnaround is within a couple of hours of receipt. And if that changes going forward, we will let persons know. But myself and Patrick are up to date, and we endeavour to continue with this flow of support tickets being answered and replied to. And a brilliant job, Patrick, that you're doing.
Thank you. Anyone else? Okay, let's ask one more question and then we close the recording, and then maybe some people can ask after the recording. Some people don't like to be on the recordings. So
okay.
One more question. You have 1 minute.
There's no more questions in the chat. I don't know whether or not persons want to open up their mics.
Okay.
Again.
So I will stop the recording now.
Perfect.